Hi there, Lenny LaRocca with the LaRocca Real Estate Group. Thanks again for checking in on my video blog. Today's topic is going to be, where are we now in February of 2018? So let's discuss what's happening in the market here in February of 2018. The new year is upon us and the year came out with a bang. Historically, there's a notation that typically the market is slow when we start the new year. Usually it picks up sometime in the latter part of January or February. But we saw a different market reaction this year. And in fact, right after the new year, we saw an increase in homes for sale and the number of properties going under contract. So all in all, this economy or this market continues to remain strong. Additional factors are that we know that the economy continues to roar forward. Stock prices that are at peak other than the last couple of days. But the one thing we do know is that the Feds are going to increase the interest rates over the course of 2018, and that could impact not only sellers on the price side, as well as the buyers relative to the interest rates. So what I've done is I sat down and I asked myself, what would be the favorable elements if you're a seller in the market here in 2018? So the favorable elements if you are a seller in the market in 2018 is that we are currently running at around 18% less inventory for sale versus even a year ago. And we know that even 2017 was low compared to years prior to that. So that remains a strong point for a seller. With that being the fact, that means prices will remain high and strong. Additionally, what we're finding is that millennials are now starting to enter into the market, which is a strong element about our economy as a whole. So those factors, as well as some other factors, will keep us in a seller's market, if you will. Now, what if you're a buyer in today's market? Well, there's good and bad there. The good is that interest rates continue to remain low. They're somewhere just above 4, 4.25, 4 1/8. So that's a great sign. The bad is that there are limited inventories, and if you're competing out there in the buyer's market, it's a tough time to be out there, which means you have to have all of your ducks in a row as you enter the market. Finally, the other bad news for a seller or for a buyer is that the Feds have announced that they will increase rates again in 2018. So expect another rate increases, maybe 3 to 4 rate increases between now and the end of the year. So where will interest rates be at the end of the year versus now? No one really knows. Maybe there'll be another 0.5 point, 3/4 of a point up. All that speculative. Point that I'd like to mention to everybody is that because we're running at low inventories and buyers are having a hard time finding their properties, we're starting to see more activity in what we call a pocket listing. A pocket listing, by definition, is where a seller is interested in selling a property, but they don't want to go through the rigmarole of placing their property on the market, dealing with formal showings, and having people come and go, from their home. So we're seeing that there's an increase in pocket listings here in the immediate market. Now, one of the questions I've got by a client lately, which is, what percentage of the sales in 2017 were actually pocket listings versus a traditional listing on the MLS? And my answer to that is, here in the immediate South Bay, probably about 15+% of the sales last year in calendar year 2017 were pocket listings, which means that if you're not working with a real estate professional who's really tapped into the real estate community, you would probably not know about those opportunities, especially if you're a buyer. So in summary, the few things that I talked about relative to where we are here in February of 2018 I think are relevant, and I wanted to share that with you all. So remember, if there's anything that I can do, me and my team can help you in your real estate needs, whether you're buying or selling or investing, please don't hesitate to contact me. My contact information I think is noted below. And finally, if you want to refer and pass this video on to any of your family and friends, we would love that opportunity and would enjoy the opportunity to speak with them as well. Thanks again for watching the video. We look forward to talking to you soon.